Hey, what's going on YouTube? Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm Lucas Hathaway, your Tide Pod expert, coming at you with another video. Yes, it got it right. Anyway, how's it going? Wait, I'm not live, so you can't actually answer that. Well, you can, but like I won't hear it. So if you want to, leave a comment. Anyway, this video is going to be about. Drumroll, please. Tide Pods. So, and also why you shouldn't eat them. Personally, I think it'd be common sense not to eat it, but, here I am making this video. So, anyway, leave a like if you liked the video, or not, but if you did, I'd like it, and I'd really like it if you subscribed. If you thought it was awesome, of course you don't have to again, but I would be very happy if you did. And without any further anyways, I present to you the Tide Pod. Tadius poditria, more commonly known as the Tide Pod. The forbidden fruit of the modern age. It's basically a square-shaped piece of plastic that has soap, laundry detergent, and other chemicals in it. At least that's what I thought it was. Apparently, it's food. It's also a spark for a challenge for whatever social media you youngins use. We'll go figure. Other than from peer pressure and just generally mistaking that it's actually, mistaking the Tide Pod for a piece of food, like a candy, I really don't see any reason to eat them. I've never eaten a Tide Pod. I don't really plan to, but I have drunk hand soap, and let me tell you, that was not very enjoyable at all. I spent the next, after I drank it, I spent the next 10-20 minutes in the bathroom trying to cough it up. But enough about that. If you have eaten a Tide Pod for any reason, I'm happy that you're still alive, or hopefully not sick, terminally, mentally, whatever it causes. But if you have, leave a comment about how it tastes. Like I said before, Tide Pods are little packages, pods, the squares, about this big. I don't know if you can tell, but they're pretty small. I guess you could mistake them for food, but they are obviously made by the Tide Company. According to Wikipedia, the idea of laundry pods, and I quote, first became popular in February 2012 when they were introduced by Procter & Gamble as Tide Pods. I don't understand. Why would you eat soap? I already told you it was disgusting. Of course, they didn't hear me say that, but it's just, first of all, it's soap, laundry detergent, and a whole bunch of other cleaning chemicals like bleach. I don't know what's in it. I could probably look it up. You could probably find out, but I imagine stuff's really not too appetizing. But I know there's peer pressure and all the challenges and social status and whatnot, but just if you're looking out for your health, it should be common sense to not eat them. It's also the CDC, which is the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, has labeled, they labeled them in 2012 as health risk. So I don't understand. they've been proven by like officials that they're not healthy. And just the idea, I don't understand. I mean, I know the challenge could make you popular, but like, is that really worth the risk? I mean, there's been, what? I mean, I know it, but there's been like 8 deaths because of Tide Pods consumption. Well, not just Tide Pods, but anything. Like laundry detergents. But, regardless, there's still been 8 deaths. Like, do you want to try to make that number higher? It's like, I mean, sure if you want to. I would recommend talking to someone, like a therapist or just another trained person. Sorry about the hair, by the way. But just if you can help it, don't eat them. Just it's disgusting. It's unhealthy. So I know some stores, grocery stores, they have locked up Tide Pods or put them behind the desk, like, you know, like in Walgreens, whatever you call it, in where you live. There's like a shelf behind the desk, like the cash register area, and there's a bunch of stuff on the wall. You have to ask for it. But I had an agent out in the field trying to find Tide Pods. So actually, he's calling me now, so let's see what you have. Alright, Lucas, over to you. Thanks, Lucas. I'm here in my local Acme, aisle 17, laundry detergent. Here we have the Tide Pods, the boxes, and the bags. We got the Tide things, and yeah, it's the Tide. Alright, back to you, Lucas. Alright, thank you, Lucas. So, we actually have some Tide Pods here. If you just wanna... We have the Tide Pods. I wanted to, well, see what they look like. I have never seen one in person, just through images, hearing about them, pictures. You get the gist of it. But, yeah, it's a Tide Pod. So, the more iconic image is probably the box, the little, like a, kind of like a cylinder, I guess you could say. Just reading over the bag, there are 2 warnings here. One saying keep out of reach of children, and the other saying don't put in your eyes. I mean, the second one's kind of a given, but it's kind of good that they have it. And also, speaking of keeping away from children, they have a child guard zipper. Up here you can see it. There's this little plastic thing as well as the zipper, so it's hard to get into. And there's, well, it's here again, child guard zipper. So most of you may recognize the Tide Pod from the orange and then the blue and then the white background. I'm pretty sure Tide changed it. I guess make it look a bit less appetizing, if you're really into that. But now they're green, blue, and white, as you can see. Let's look at one, shall we? Well, that's weird. So, for the zipper, you have to, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little thing you have to push down, and that little hook right there, it catches in and then it opens it. The lovely smell of laundry. The lovely smell of laundry detergent. So yummy. So, here we have the Tide Pod. The smallish epidemic of 2018, 2017. That'll bring it closer. This is the Tide Pod. It's a lot, well, I won't call it fat because that's mean, but it's a lot thicker than I thought it would be. Like almost as if I push it too much it would pop. Now for the main event of the video. I am going to eat a Tide Pod. Alright. I've always wanted to do this. I'm pretty soaked. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Bottoms up. Bud, you thought I was going to eat that? So, no. I mean, I showed you the Tide Pod. I get how it could look like a candy. Again, like I'm restating. But, there's no reason you should eat it. I can only imagine, and kind of not, what it would taste like. I feel like it would just be disgusting. I don't see any reason to eat it. My challenge today for you guys is, if you have any friends that have either ingested a Tide Pod or are thinking about eating some kind of laundry pod, I strongly recommend you go to them and either tell them to stop, give them the reasons I told you, or just tell them to watch the video. I can see two good outcomes from them watching the video. First of all, I get more views, but more and most importantly, you could maybe save a life. But unfortunately, guys, that is all the time I have for today. So again, like I said in the first video, I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, but if you did, it would make my day. And if you want to read more about the Tide Pods, you can look on either the Tide website, the Wikipedia source I used, or I also read a online newspaper article, so I'll provide those links in the description. But anyways, this is Lucas signing out. There's the laundry detergent, the soap, and there's like a bunch of other chemicals, probably like... Did I actually say chemicals? Did I say chemicals? Yeah, you heard that.